Alright guys, Kazoo71 here, back on my Primal Fear server. Last week you tamed a Paraceratheum, a fabled one. So what I've done is I've knocked out a Bloodstalker. I want to show you guys. Now the mods I'm using on this map are Primal Fear, Ebenus Astrum, Superstructures, Dino Storage version 2, the awesome Spyglass, and Death Inventory Keeper. Now, like I said, I knocked out a Bloodstalker on this island. What I did was I dropped it, and then it kind of chased me around. That's why you can see the red around. If you look at the bottom right, you see my health. It almost killed me, but it's not like a normal Bloodstalker. This is an alpha one, so to tame this one, you had to knock it out. So just like all the other creatures that are on Primal Fear, most of them, you knock them out, and then you just put the kibble in there and a tame helper, and then they tame pretty darn quick. Actually, I think all the dinos that are on Primal Fear, that's how you tame them. Anyhow, so it's pretty easy to do. My partner here joined me on the island to check it out. I don't think she'd ever tamed a Bloodstalker before, but this was an easy way to tame one because it's just a knockout one. When they first introduced them on Genesis, everybody was trying to figure out how to tame them, and a little crazy, but once you figured it out, it was okay. And this was how you moved around on Genesis map, was the Bloodstalker, because you weren't allowed flyers, and these guys were pretty darn good. They could walk on water, they can swing between the areas and jump up way high in the trees and stuff. So anyhow, that's what most people use on those maps. Me in particular hated Genesis. Genesis 2 is great, Genesis 1 sucked. Anyhow, there is the Bloodstalker. That's an Alpha Bloodstalker, so she's never rolled one, so I'll just tell her to get on it real quick. Check it out. Look at the eyes, they're all creepy looking. Got them yellow eyes because it's an alpha. Personally, I think those things are just creepy. Once you get used to using them, as you can see me flinging around on them, I know how to use them a little bit, but I'm not great at it because I never really played with them. I don't like them. I just used other dinos when I was playing on it. But there we go. We have an Alpha Bloodstalker on our Primal Fear mod, and this is one of the spawn islands on Ebenus Astrum. So we just took earlier I showed you guys I was building a base here, but then I took it away because it ended up being a spawn point, so it was pointless. And that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and she's gonna jump on it for a second. I just want to show you guys that, and then we're gonna go forward and show you guys a couple other things we could do. As I mentioned, I might have mentioned earlier in one of these episodes that these Fabled Argentavis can carry some insane weight, which is just crazy. And I'm going to show you guys right after this part what I'm carrying. So we're going to go forward here, about right here. Here we go. And then, as you can see, I am carrying a Fabled Triceratops. So you can't carry a Triceratops with an Argentavis, but on Primal Fear you can. So I grabbed them with this one, and I'm bringing them back to the base. I'm going to drop them in the trap. The reason I want to tame one of these is so we have a thatch gatherer. They're pretty good at gathering thatch, and there's a lot of trees right here by the base. So that's what we do. The way this map is set up, the Primal Fear mod, is that you gather way more with these dinos than you do with normal means. Of course, the chainsaw is still the best when it comes to wood. I don't care what anybody says, but some of these dinos are really good at stuff. And this one's pretty good at the thatch. I won't show you guys in this episode, but it does pretty good. So the problem, I don't think this thing runs right. Like normally when you're running a regular Triceratops through a lot of trees, you'll collect a lot. And like there's a couple of spots on Crystal Isles that are amazing because all the trees are really bunched in together. And you just get tons and tons of thatch in a few seconds. But on here, you don't get that much because for some reason the Fabled Tripe stops running. But I'm not going to show you guys. I just want to tell you guys that just so you know. And as you can see, we're using these potent tranquilizer darts with long neck rifles. And she helped me knock it out. And I'm going to throw the kibble in there. I don't have any tame helper on me, so she's going to throw it in there. We're going to go ahead and tame it. And then I'm going to show you guys a little bit more about what I was doing on the base. As you can see in the background there, I'm kind of not lifting my head up because I'm talking to her. But I got the base all the way up to the height I want it. And so I think I have, at this point, I have the whole thing built. It's pretty much what we're going to do. We've got the walls. I might work on the walls a little more, make them a little higher and stuff. But other than that, we're pretty much set here. Nothing can get in here. I got the front wall needs to go higher so Tortuga can't get in. And there we go. She put the tame helper in there. As you can see, boom, boom, boom. It's almost up. When you play on this map and then you go to regular Ark, oh my gosh, you really miss this tame helper. This stuff is amazing. So we put it in there and you force feed them one, and then they're tamed almost instantly. It's crazy. And that's what they look like right there, tame helpers. So, all right, guys, so that's that part. We're going to go inside the building. What I did was I've been breeding my Fabled Argy so we can see if we get any high-level ones, and in particular, any kind of cool color mixture ones. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for high levels, the highest levels we can get out of these. And I still need to tame some higher level ones to start. Like I need to find some 150s and stuff like that and tame 145s, 150s, that kind of thing. So I got that one right there. It's pretty good level. I'm going to leave that one out. I think I'm going to raise that one. We're just looking at them here. So this one I'm going to leave out. It's the highest level one we have. It's those cool purple colors just like the other ones. Of course, there were several of them that color, but I just, you know, keep the high level and we'll get rid of the rest and we'll breed more. I'll keep breeding them. I got the hatchery going and I got the egg incubator I'm using. So this stuff goes pretty quick when you're hatching these guys. Alright, so going forward just a few more minutes here. Actually, it's probably about 10 more minutes of me running around the base doing stuff. I'm going to learn the Fabled Trike engram and the Fabled Anky, Ankylosaurus, or Anky as we all call them, engram. And then playing with somebody else. It's not just me on the map, so I don't do things in my tribe without asking my tribe mate. So I'm asking her. Basically, I'm kind of skipping those little parts a little bit, but typing in the chat, as you can see, hey, we got enough to make this one and this one. Which one do you prefer? Which one do you think I should make? Because we're collecting this stuff together, so it takes a while to get this stuff. But right now we have enough to make either the Fabled Trike saddle or the Fabled Anky saddle. So that's what I was asking her, which one she thinks she'd prefer. And she's asking me what the Fabled Trike does, and it's pretty much just thatch. so as you guys know, that's what the Trike's for. He collects wood and thatch and berries. And then the Anky collects berries as well, but also metal, crystal, obsidian, crystal, and metal. Those are the phenomenal things that the Ankylosaurus collects. And I got a video on that on Crystal Isles because people, you know, oh, there's other things to collect. Nah, the best thing to collect crystal wood is an Ankylosaurus. Best thing to collect obsidian wood is an Ankylo. The problem with the Anky is he does not get a weight reduction for either of those two. So even though he gets a ton of collections, his weight gets really heavy down collecting crystal and collecting obsidian. So keep an Argentavis nearby because they get a weight reduction for those things. But there we go. Got a saddle on them, and I'm going to go forward a little bit. I took them out here to this little spot right here to get some metal and crystal, and there is a demonic parasaur there. So I want to see if I can do a little payback on one. So I'm dive bombing it just to kind of see what kind of damage I do. And you can see it does 9,929 on the demonic with this one. Now the problem with that is you see it's lit up, and if you see on the top left, I'm using the awesome Spyglass, and it says something there in red letters right underneath taming. So that means that what it's doing is it's ignited or on Inferno or something like that. I can't read it because it's small print on my thing. But what that does is when it does that thing, it's healing itself. So every time you don't kill it fast enough and you allow it to do that to itself, it heals completely. So those things are extremely hard to kill with Fabled Argentavis. You can do it. It's just a pain in the butt. I'll show you guys later. I'll do one. But just testing this out. As you can see, this thing is super fast. And I'm just getting a couple of crystal nodes here. I actually missed two of them. There were two more here. And then one metal node just to see what I got. And let's check it out. So that's 2 crystal, 1 metal. That's pretty good. Quite a, couple stacks of metal and couple stacks of stone. And almost a stack of crystal. So that's pretty good. Then I'll pick them up and fly forward a little bit. Now, if you guys are playing on this map right there on that ledge right there, I'm just passing to the right. There's a lot of crystal up there. So if you're flying around over here and you want to know where crystal's at, that's a good spot for it too. There's a Primal Spino level 140. My gosh, that thing is crazy looking. I ain't messing with that. Not yet. We will take you out, but just not yet. I'm going to go by over here and take this Alpha Therizinosaur that I left alive earlier. Remember in one of my earlier episodes I flew by it and was deciding whether I wanted to keep it or not. So I just kill it. It's too low level. So I'm going to leave this part in here. Normally I like jump forward a little bit, but I want to show you guys what it's like when you're flying around on Primal Fear. If you've never seen it before, like you can be flying looking and then all of a sudden something will take you off guard, and sometimes something will take you off guard and kill you instantly, which I will post in a later episode. Rest in peace, that Argentavis. But anyhow, or maybe I already posted it. I don't know if I posted that when that Celestial Allosaurus killed me. It was a regular RG that killed me, so it must have been earlier. Anyway, so you're just flying around here, looking at different metal nodes. I'm seeing if there's anywhere I want to stop, anything if I want to tame or grab and bring back to the base. So that's kind of what I'm doing, just checking out stuff. And that awesome Spyglass is what's highlighting things. That's what I'm using. So when I look at things, it opens up that little thing on the top left to tell you what it is. And there's a Fabled 145 Stego. Never mind. I won't be able to tame that. I'm pretty sure it just died. So something just killed it, and that is a Buffoon Ferox. Those things are evil. Now these guys are tameable, these Buffoon Feroxes. So let me just take a look at them. You can tame them. They're a knockout tame. You can ride them without a saddle, and you can do that same stuff that it's doing. You can shoot. It's got these attacks off its back. It's pretty cool. But that cloud, that black cloud, you get in that black cloud and you're dying. And I want to show you guys, I want to watch this for a second. So don't fly in that black cloud, you will die. And then I want to see, once the smoke clears, watch this. There you go. You see them bullets or them cannons going in the air? He's actually shooting at me. They can kill you from the ground way up here in the air if you're too close. So keep that in mind if you're flying around near one of these guys. If you're playing, those things can take you out of the air. It's happened to me a couple of times. Unexpectedly. First time I didn't know they could do it. And that's when they did it. So we're going to go forward here. Earlier I saw this level 20 Celestial Therizinosaur. Now, I couldn't kill that demonic parasaur that was really low level. So I'm going to try this one and see. And as you can see, I'm doing the same amount of damage, 9,929 I did to that parasaur. And we're going to see what we can do. I'm just going to keep dive bombing this. And you can see on the top left, it's telling me what it is. Right now it's powered down. When it's powered up, that's when you want to be careful. So if it powers up, you want to be really cautious when you do your dive bombs. Now, if you're not using an awesome Spyglass and you're fighting one of these guys, just be careful. Just keep diving them. Take your time diving them, man. Hit them from above. They seem to not be able to look up, this one. But as you can see, I'm pecking it and shooting straight up in the air. You get pretty good at this. This is like one of the earlier ones I did, but in these later episodes, like after this thing, I get pretty good at dive bombing everything. Don't want to mess with it while it's in the water. I might hit the water and fall off. I don't want to give away too much, but I did that fighting a Celestial Spino. It was not a pretty picture. Yeah. That thing is crazy. So I'm just going to leave this whole part in here, guys. We're just going to keep dive bombing it. We're going to kill it. I'm determined. I'm trying to hit it twice. If I can hit it twice, that'd be cool. But I'm only able to hit it once. It don't have a ton of health. That's what's cool about this one. It's only a 20. It's got low health. And I got like a phenomenal amount of stamina on this bird, so I can just keep doing this. I don't even have to land to take a break. Tried to hit him twice again. Still powered down, but there he goes. He just shot. And see what I'm saying? If I'd have still been down there, whoo, dead. He'd have killed me and the bird. That thing is crazy. But he's still powered down. See, and then this one I don't get too, because even though it says he's powered down, he just shot. So, and he shot last time when he was still powered down too. So most of these, when they say powered down, they can't shoot. They got to power up first before they shoot. So it's really strange. With the Celestials, that is, not the Demonics. Demonics can just fire off at any time. Apparently this Celestial can fire off at any time too. Ooh, I got him twice that time. That's cool. See? 2 times. He's going down. We're going to win this one. So I'm just hitting him and going straight up in the air. I am not staying down there, because if you stay down there and shoot and let him shoot, I mean, he might get you. And it's weird, even though he's a level 20, how strong these things are. Straight back up. Get a little cocky now. Like, I got this. I can just keep diving them over and over. He ain't gonna do nothing. Oop, fell down that time. That was bad. I was almost down there too long, but I did get him twice. See, a normal Argentavis, I'd have had to land like 2-3 times already. Not on this Fabled. Wait till I tame a Celestial Argentavis though. Ooh, that's even better. Nah, he's almost gone. We gonna win this. Apex Spinal. I'll have to kill that afterwards too, maybe. Alright, here we go. Oh, there's the music again. I guess I paused between attacking them. Look how high I go so quick too. I'm like out of here. I'm like, I ain't staying down there. This thing's insane. Almost got him. I could have sped this up, but I wanted to show you guys the whole thing so you'd see, since this one didn't take me too long. Oh, almost got stuck. He shot again, it sounded like. Did he shoot? Nope. He's almost gone. He's really bloody now. There you go. He's good. We got him. Now, there's a bag on the ground right there. Oops, I should have picked that up. I was just looking to see what we picked up in the inventory, and I got the hide, which is what I wanted, Celestial Hide and Celestial Blood. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.